Okay. I believe that is working. Let me check over here. Yeah, there's no one in the views yet. That's showing live. That's showing live. Let me go check real quick. All right, sorry about that. I had to go verify that this is actually working. My first time doing it, so not accustomed to this and trying to figure it out, right? Okay, let's see. Looks like there's 2 people in here. Okay, it looks like everything's working. So, welcome to my first live stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Today is pretty much just me going over. I have 2 orders from TCGplayer, some big ones for me. I'm gonna pack them. I also got a huge, or my biggest collection I bought so far that we're gonna go through and just kind of start processing through. And I'm also just gonna just chill out, have some fun, and answer any type of questions you have. So if you have questions, just shoot them away. Okay, looks like that's all working correctly. Try to get that up out of the way. I have a screen set up over inside to be able to see what's all going on. Yeah, looks like there's 2 people. Go ahead and say hi down in the chat. Okay. So I got 2 orders. One is from their Snorlax from base set Short and Shield. Man, if I could talk. It's an absolutely beautiful card. I love this card. I love how they did the artwork with the kind of like another world around them. And then the big one is this alt art Lugia V. I'm just going to be packing them up right here off the side real quick. And I have, I've already printed out everything. I don't want to drop down yet because I don't want to show off anyone's information while I put this together. So I'm just going through it. Looks like there's, 2 people in here. That's awesome. I'm still using, I got away from the rigid sleeves, the semi-rigids. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. Move that out of the way. Like these Ultra Pro semi-rigids. Wasn't a huge fan of them. I've moved back over to top loaders. Of course, still using Team Bag, right? Chat rate. This is a chat rate of 1. How's it going? Yo, Corey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining in on my first stream. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Let me make this bigger. Still getting accustomed to setting up OBS over on the side for the stream, so. Okay. So yeah, still using top or oh my goodness, like a team bag to ship the stuff in. Doesn't matter to me what it is. I ship everything in a team bag, even if they order just a reverse rare. I mean, they're paying for shipping, so I'm going to ship it to them in the best way possible that I can at this time. Let's see. So I have that one's a Lugia. This one's for a Snorlax. I'm still using painter's tape at this time, but that's just because my Avery white labels, the little thin labels that RNG Games posted about, haven't come in. So, like right now, I put it on a team bag and it is painter's tape, so it just comes off easily, right? Set it inside here. Fold that over, and that's how it is. So, I'm trying to do this without doxing a person. So this is I have the top half folded down so you can't see a name, but regardless, I just take it. I'm gonna fold it this way, and on the first crease inside, I just tape it in there, and that way it's shut. Fold that top over, and there it is. Right, it's ready to go on an envelope. Well, look at that! There's 3 people in here now. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And then it just goes in a envelope. I do use the window envelopes, and that way I can just print the packing list, right? Between your videos and PokePasture, I've got to level 4 with almost 200 cells in 2 months. Wow, Corey, that's awesome. Jeez, you're right up there with me in 2 months. Like, I think I just crossed 200 this week. So, man, you're killing it. That's awesome. That's great. I watch PokePasture a lot as well. He has helped me a lot throughout this journey. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats to that. So, don't make the mistake I did when you're using these envelopes. I actually bought the gummed version, which is the ones that people lick, right? To ship out. Make sure you get the ones that you can peel off. So I usually have a cup of water and I use my finger, get it tacky before I seal it up and send it. So this I'll just set aside for now and I'll ship it later. But when it comes to cards that you have to get tracking for, I do have a label printer like this Lugia V. I've already printed off a label, right? So I have that set aside and I use this is technically a 4x7 bubble mailer. It does have the little bubble padding inside of it. And that's what I use to ship this stuff in. So I usually just grab their packing slip, right? And I fold it up in a way. I'm going to fold it up a little bit different. First, it always goes in a top loader. I'm going to be an OG to the channel. Yeah, there you go, Blue. I like that. I have been making videos for... I really don't want to say I've been like constant for the past, what has it been, 4 months? Maybe, yeah, 4 to 5. Me and my kids, we used to rip a bunch of packs on, you can see it on older videos from 2023 into 2024 until we had some complications and stuff come up in life, and I had to put YouTube to the side for that time period. So I'm back. I mean, I've been back for a few months now, so join in, man. It's fun. We try to have as much fun as we can. Put in a top loader, and it never fails. There's always like some sort of like little debris of some sort that gets in these top loaders, and it drives me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna fold this up. So I'm going to kind of show this without showing the person. So on the bottom half of the packing slip, I usually make a fold up. That way I can hold the card inside right here. I'm going to kill your name, but is it Kasuki? That's what I've been calling you. So what's up, Kasuki? You are one of my OGs. You've been around since I've started, man. I really appreciate you jumping in. Blue giraffe. Most definitely. I'm going to tap in. There we go. So I do that. And it's kind of hard to show because I don't want to dox this person. But I usually have this up in the middle. And then I'll fold this half over this way. And this side over. And then I keep flipping this until it's folded up. That way it's able to fit in one of these 4x7s. So let's just do that real quick. So I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. I do have a top-down view as well that we'll be going over the collection. So I know a bunch of jumping in now. I do have my largest collection I've bought yet that we're going to be going through because I haven't really like fully dug through this thing yet. And I can just show it off to you. So this is what I mean. This is all folded up now. There's a little top piece that folds over. I'll grab a piece of this masking tape and put it across the top. But how I usually do this is a little bit different. Man, I've been making videos for a while, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm like a little nervous. It's the first time ever doing a stream. I've done presentations. I've done presentations in front of a large group of people. I have no problem nowadays talking in front of people. But I definitely had to grow into that. And this live is new to me. A little bit nervous. So that's what I was talking about on the painter's tape. Put over the top. I do fold it over onto the tacky side. That way it leaves a way for people to easily grab it. I do it on both ends. Man, that's kind of hard to see, isn't it? So that way, either way that they try to grab this, from the bottom or from the top, they can easily grab it, right? Yeah, I see you, Kasaki. I appreciate it. Now, one thing I didn't make before the stream is I usually do a sandwich for this as well out of cardboard. So these are the small, grab one right here, card dividers that I shared in my previous video talking about how I organize my cards. These are the boxes they come in. I just usually save the box. That way I can cut and I can make a... What is beat? Oh, we might periodically hear some sounds. My top view camera is my cell phone. And because of how everything's set up, I'm not able to turn it in airplane mode because I have to use Wi-Fi through it and everything. And it's a learning experience. I can tell you that. So I usually just get this box and I cut it open. Or cut it into what I need. So, yeah, y'all shoot. Ask any questions. I'm here. I mean, we're here. Might as well, right? Always cut away from yourself. I gotta figure out another way. Y'all know, I've thought about buying them, what are they called? You get them out of like card dispensary machines. They have little cardboard things inside of as well to use for this instead of, doing a hack job and making one myself. I don't know what they're called, to be honest. Okay. Surprised I was expecting a few questions I gotta entertain somehow, right? Let me just get through this. The real entertaining part comes next, right? Yeah, kind of like a cardboard sleeve. Not like the... Oh, what are they called? If you ever ordered cards offline, you might have gotten them before. It's the... I can't think of the name. It's TCG sleeves or something like that. It's not that because I want to use top loaders for the rigidity while shipping. But yeah, I need some sort of cardboard sleeve that I can easily put this stuff in so I can ship it out. Okay. Notice I made like that little sandwich I was talking about, right? That way, there's just extra protection. I mean, it's going inside a bubble mailer, so I'm not that concerned about it really. And I don't know if you, I know when you jumped in, shipping shields. That's it, Corey. That's what I was talking about. Uh, I don't use shipping shields, and that's just because I don't know. I guess I'm old school. I like my top loaders. I tried the semi ridges, but it says put that little piece of packing tape on there, or masking tape, painter's tape, what do you want to call it? Fold it over on both sides again, right? So that way they can easily grab it. Then I just shove it into the bubble mailer. Usually push it all the way down the bottom. I know some of y'all jumped in later. That right there is Lugia V Alt Art from Silver Tempest, ready to ship out off TCGplayer. Up to the side, I'll put that up later. I thought about the shipping shields. How do you like them, Corey? Do you like the shipping shields? I feel like you could. How many cards are you able to fit in that? Is it like 7 cards inside of a shipping shield? Because I know a top loader, I won't go more than 3 cards inside of a top loader. And that's pushing it. Usually I only do 2 because I keep my cards sleeved. 3 sleeves don't fit inside of a normal top loader. So I usually just do 2. 1, facing each direction out of the top loader. Okay. So there's going to be a little bit of playing around on this. Because I'm new to the OBS. I don't have stuff set up all the way. I just figured out how to use it. But I'm going to... actually, I'll show off. So this is a collection that I recently just picked up, sitting right here next to me. And it's the biggest collection I ever bought. So we can just kind of go through it. There's an ETB in here. We're not really going to fool around with these ETBs too much. We don't have a top-down view yet. I'll do the top-down here in a second. How about that? No top loaders, yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. You can fit in like 6 or 7 ish cards within each shipping shield. I've looked into them. They seem interesting. I have seen that you can put your logo on them. That's why it intrigued me, because it could be another marketing way for me for my actual store online as well. Which, I don't know. I'm still debating on keeping that going, to be honest. Just because all the issues that I had with it originally, and I feel like I went too broad. I casted too much of a net, right? Starting out on this, because I tried to focus in on stuff I already had, like all my sealed product that I already had beforehand. And I've sold pretty much all of that out. And then I went over to Japanese boosters, which was already the plan that I was going to do. And I changed that over pretty quickly within doing it. Started as soon as I had the money flow coming in, started buying Japanese booster boxes, getting them here to the United States, and then shipping them out. But I don't know, just after what Wix did to me, it kind of killed it for me, in all honesty. And since I transitioned over to really focusing on singles, like I like just being able to hold the cards and looking through them, right? So I'm kind of mixed. I still have it going. I will get in some more stuff on it, and we'll figure that out. Do you use Direct? Currently, I do not, because Direct is for the most part down. There is a few things that are open within Pokemon. I forgot what set they're up to right now, but that's why I've been pushing and getting all my stuff set up, because I do plan to go to Direct, but I might end up making another TCGplayer account that focuses on Direct. That way, because I've heard too many people like RNG Games, he's complained about it, and PokePastures talked about it as well. Yeah, flipping collections seems like more fun. It is. It is definitely more fun. Because you get to interact with people, and that's one thing I like to do. But on direct, like all these cards, like right here, I mean, this is a bunch of, I guess it's all bulk. Like I have a welder right here. Like these are all light play cards that I've set aside that I haven't listed just yet because I've been focusing on near mint. Uh, because of TCGplayer on how they could condition a card and ship it back. So I really, once I get it, decide to go to direct, I only want to do near mint cards. But I have a lot of cards that aren't near mint. Definitely when you buy in collections, you can get. Usually they're all near mint. That's what I shoot for, right? Hey, what's up, Kevin? Um, but TCGplayer could condition your card differently than what you do. I'm pretty strict on my conditioning. Um, if I think what is it? Yeah, you could have up to 3 marks on a near mint before it drops down to light play. For me, if there's, it's hard for me to distinguish between a near mint and a light play if there is a scratch on it. If there's a scratch or anything like that, I usually just automatically mark it as light play. But I do plan to move to direct sometime. Okay, back to this. So this is mainly, actually before we go through it like that, I'm just gonna show you what all in the big camera I got, and then we'll do a top down, right? So I got from this collection, it was 2 ETBs. I'm pretty sure one of these is full of like commons and uncommons, and a bunch of reverses. There's even some like Pokeballs inside of here, Pokeball sets from Prismatic, I think. Other ETB, I think this one's full of promos. I got this small binder, which is a 2x2 top loader binder. This is the heavy hitter for the collection. We got 2 binders from the black and white collection boxes, which these are brand new. There's nothing inside of them. It still has the paper inside of them, right? In between each sheet. Right? Yeah. So, like, it still has a little tissue paper inside of it. And I plan on using that. Or not using these. I'm not even using these. I'm giving both these to my kids. They already picked out which one they want. So, I'm just going to... This is the start of their collection. Right here. Oh, what exactly I'm going to do with this box yet? But it has like 10 of the posters. So like there's a prismatic poster. And I believe obviously going off the box, right? There should be, yeah, some black and white posters as well. My kids already want it. I mean, my kids will get a few of them because they already want it. They want to put it up in a room, which I'm fine with. I might put one up behind me as well. But the rest of them I'll probably give out to kids when I start doing vending again. Set that off. And then got another big binder. This is a top loader binder as well. It is a lot of posters. He opened, I think it was like 14 of the boxes with the posters inside of it. So we have quite a few. So this other binder, let me adjust this down and we will start going through stuff. Let's see. I have to move this light out of the way real quick. Okay. So I want this one to become small. I'm just going to put myself down here in the corner. There we go. Professional setup right here. Set that aside. We'll go through this battle styles one first, and just kind of see what's in here. I thought I had this set up where I liked it. Trying to get a little bit more light in there. Like I said, I haven't gone through all this, so I don't even know what's really in here. And if this is a bunch of common stuff, we're just going to move on to the next thing. Got some sleeves. Kids will enjoy that. Set them aside. And by the way this looks, it looks like it's a bunch of... Oh, it's a trick or treat. That's a cool looking reverse. Actually... Okay, there could be some stuff inside of this. Yeah, so this is the box full of hollows. Well, there's commons in here too. Commons, uncommons. Sunseed. So, I did set up... Oh, there's some promos. Some Cosmo hollows. It's hard to see that. Okay, yeah, we're not going to bore too much inside of this. So I do list every card, by the way. And yeah, it's kind of a waste of time probably. But all the 5 rows behind me, like, they're starting to get full. I'm going to have to expand here pretty soon. Because there's an off chance. Like, I had an order 2 days ago for, what was it, like $32? And it had a few, $5 cards inside of there. I think it had 3 $5 cards for $15, and a whole bunch of reverse hollows for 25 to 50 cents of each. So it's more than listing them. I mean, there's stuff inside of there. Let's see what's inside this box. Okay. Looks like some more sleeves. What is this? Trick or trade packs. Okay. The kids will be opening them. Let's see what's inside of this, because this has something in here. And let's see. Oh, it's a bunch of like EXs. So these for me, sorry, EXs fly off the shelf. Like, I can't keep this stuff in stock. Corey, yes, I do have a floor price for until Tuesday of this week. My floor price is 25 cents minimum. But I also set it up to where, because I know you said you hit level 4. So if you have the mass price tool, you can set it up for a 25-cent floor and do a TCG market. And I did 25% or 25% plus market. So whatever market is plus 25% is what I was listing my floor as. I guess that's not the right way to say it. My floor price is 25 cents. On Tuesday, I just changed it down to 20 cents. And I'm still playing around with that currently. Because I just dropped my floor price down. But my percentage on top of market, you don't know how to access it. Oh. Okay. I will show you that after we go through this, okay? I'll show you how to access the mass price tool. You have to be a pro sell, a pro, is it pro level or pro store seller to gain access to the mass tool. There's a Pokeball. Another Pokeball. 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 There's a bunch of Pokeballs inside of here. Okay, so we're getting back in this. Some cool looking energies. Hollow. Alright, so this box has a lot of good stuff inside of it in general. That will sell quickly for me. Because I probably actually need to raise my market price on this stuff. Yeah, Suicune, another Lugia. Oh, the best legendary bird, Zapdos. That is the best one, hands down, to me. Oh, there's a Moltres as well. Dondozo. Oh, there's even a Japanese card in here. Oh, there's several Japanese cards in here. Okay. I have no problem. I list Japanese cards as well. So I'm going to put this back in here. Let's go through the other box real quick. And then I'll flip over and attempt to show you how to use it or how to access it. I'm not going to show you how to use the mass press tool on this, but I can show you how to access it. So it looks like another pack of sleeves and then promos. All still sealed, which I don't know the pricing on all of these, but the Palma I know is not much. Alakazam is a cool one. I like the artwork on that. The Chimpel is pretty cool. Yeah, that is some nice EX cards. It's probably what? Roughly a little over 100 cards in there. That'll be nice. I'll also make sure I don't need any for the collection. Take a drink real quick. Had to go down to, what is this? Coke Zero for today. Okay, let me see if I can do this easily. Without showing anything. Okay, we're going to flip it over real quick. All right, Corey, I hope you're ready. My sis collects promos. I collect promos as well for the sets that when a promos came out the same time as a certain set, like SV1 or Scarlet Violet base set. I've been collecting promos for that. So let me see if I can turn on this display audio. Make sure I turn off that camera view. Okay, Corey, you were talking about the mass price tool. So once you get on your TCGplayer seller account, you go over to pricing. Oh, I need to be on this screen and not my OBS screen. And it's right here. It's mass price. And I have to just click on that and then you log in, which I'm not going to show that. But you have to sign up for it. And what I recommend is going to Google and seeing how to sign up for Pro. Because honestly, I don't remember where it was inside of here to get access to it. But it's the mass price tools right here inside of pricing. Okay, let's turn this back. I just sold my stained glass bird promo last. Nice. Dude, that card has jumped so much. And it's such a beautiful card. Like, actually, I just picked up 2 of them, if you saw in that last video. And I have them sitting aside right now. I don't even have them listed. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with them. Corey. Okay, I need to be a pro seller. Yes, you have to be a pro seller to gain access to the mass pricing tool. Which, it lowers your market price fee down, but it adds an additional 2.5% fee being a pro level seller. So be mindful of that your fee does go up using the to gain access to the mass price tool. Which I guess while speaking of that, I'll be doing something kind of like what PokePaster's doing, and getting my pro website set up to where I can offer people, definitely like all of you, 5% below market. I think that's actually a great idea. I mean, it cuts down on the fees. So you're not losing your margin at all by doing that. And it gets it cheaper to anyone that wants to buy your cards. So I think that's an absolutely great idea. And I will be doing that. Okay. Let's go through the big binder. Excited about this one. Oh my goodness, it doesn't even fit in camera frame. Okay. I'm gonna have to play with this real quick. Man, that is a huge glare. That get better? Yeah, that got better. Okay, so this first top loader, let me make this bigger too. And scoot that over. Learning experience here. So this one was just the random stuff that he was collecting through. Actually, everything on this page except for this Tyranitar is a Pokeball. Oh, and a Haunter. So these are all Pokeballs, reverses. Even that one from Prismatic. All these are from Black and White. Let's see what other cool stuff we got in here. Hydreigon EX, Mewtwo EX. Love the way that card looks. Greedent. Like, did I miss one of the comments? I thought I just saw one asking about Japanese bulk. Any luck with Japanese bulk? So I really, there it is. I see it. So my Japanese stuff really isn't bulk. Most of my Japanese cards are actually the shinies, from older sets. So I haven't done Japanese bulk at all. So I can't really comment to that one. But yeah. Oh, there's an Eevee from SV8. It's Japanese. It's not from Prismatic. Yeah, like there's just a bunch of nice cards. Like there's a new Garchomp. So there is hits within this binder too. It's just not that next binder. You'll see. Like I flipped through that one a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I got excited. Definitely while checking cards. Like I flipped through this one quickly just to see what the general idea of what was all in here. I'm on hunt for the black and white illustration rares. Well, you better buckle up for that one. There is so many illustration rares inside that set. Like if you get that mastered, that'd be an achievement. Like I want to do it, but I can't even find the packs to open. So I can't even rip packs myself. I'd have to go out and pick up every single one of them. So you got some more Pokeballs, Sylveons, Umbreons. Got a big Pikachu. Charizard EX, Bombardier, Misty Psyduck. That's a good one, right? There's a Typhlosion, which has a $50 mark on it. I know that card ain't going for $50, but I see 50 on the top of that sleeve of that. Let's see what else we got. There's a Houndoom from it. Oh, no, that's from SFA. Never mind. Bunch of illustration rares. There's some from the black and white. Love the way this card looks. I think they knocked it out of the park with that. Squirtle. Let's skip over a Squirtle. Or like 150 something. Oh, yeah. I know there is. Oh, right there. Sorry, it's glaring on my end. I can't really see it. Yeah, I absolutely love that Squirtle with all the Pidgeys inside of it as well. That tells me I got to move stuff around. Gengar. Yeah, like this was all around a good collection. It was not cheap. But it's a little nerve-wracking dropping so much money to get a collection, but I know it'll all sell. So I'm not worried about that. There is a few master... Oh, like that. That's a Master Ball. So there is like a few Master Balls inside of here as well. It's not all just Pokeballs. Looks like we got some more Japanese cards. I wish that was in English. I'd probably keep it for myself, in all honesty. If it was. Like, I love that Bulbasaur as well. It says it's a promo. It's a Pokeball promo. Japanese. And I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end of this one. Let's see what else we got. I will actually. I'm not even gonna zip it up because I'm gonna start pulling and processing. Y'all keep asking questions or anything that you have. I'm here. I plan on being here for a while. Let's open this little one. This is the one I'm excited about. So the guy I got this collection from actually sent me pictures of I forgot what the app's called, but he had all of them, all or not all. He had most of this inside of it, eyeing up several cards. Well, you just let me know which ones you want. I can work out some type of deal with you. You've been around for too long for me not to do something for you on that. But this is a big one. You got the Charizard EX, obviously, right? This is probably, that's not probably, this is the biggest card from this collection. And it looks like he bought it in July for $170. So, but the issue is with this one, it's kind of like I was talking earlier. Let me see if I can scoot this out of the way. See if I can show that. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. I'm trying to find a best way to show this. Right here, going across the back, both sides of my fingers right there. Can I get up closer to the camera and see it? Oh. I can kind of see it right there. There's roller marks. Oh, you can see it on this edge now. There's roller marks going right down the center of that Pokemon card. And there's one down towards on top of the Pokemon symbol as well. So for me, that automatically drops us down to a light play card. This ain't near mint. But yeah, it's the Necklace Charizard. And I bet you did. That is... I would have screamed if I'd have pulled it. Not gonna lie. That'd have been an awesome card to pull. So that's the one downside of this collection, is that the most expensive card in here is not even a... it's not even near mint. Got a Charizard from Evolutions. And then, of course, a full lineup Evolution line from 151. So this person was a Charizard collector, as you can see. Like they have it from the promos from the Charizard box. Love this Charizard. I just sold the what was it, the SR version of this one. I would have had the entire set. But yeah, just a bunch of Charizards. This one's in light play as well. This Dialga is the second most expensive card in here, which is insane to me. It is an older Dialga, but I think this has the same issue. We're going to condition this real quick. Yeah. So it has a bunch of surface scratches. You can definitely see them right here. I don't know if we can pick that up. Yeah, the Leon Charizard's great. But this card is also light play. So that was the part that kind of stunk about this whole collection, is that the two most expensive cards in the collection are both light play and not near mint. Got a Muse, and then we started the Mew and Mewtwo pages. Absolutely love this Mew. From the ETB. Of course, got the promo Mewtwo as well. Gold Mew. Absolutely great card. It's like one of the only gold cards that I like. Yeah. Print lines are no joke. Or printer lines. Like, I've had several cards now that I've come across that have just ruined. I can't say ruined. I mean, it's usually the back of the card, not the front. So they make great for binders and stuff like that. But, I mean, it makes them where they're not near mint anymore. Collector or rare candy? What do you mean, Corey? Oh, you're talking about the apps. I think it was collector. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, you're right on that. It was the collector app. He sent me that with pretty much all this stuff inside of it in here. And it was just this binder. It didn't have like some of the Japanese cards in it. But this binder was alone was like $2,200 market price. So we got Ethan's Adventure. Ethan's probably my favorite trainer. Just because got original looking Blastoise. I love the art. I want the actual base set one for myself, but this is from the celebrations. Of course, the Gold Star Greninja, which that card jumped in price like crazy. This Feraligatr, Delta species stuff. Don't sleep on that if you have anything sitting aside. Definitely like this one. It's the as you can see from it, these cards from this set, they have been going up in price recently too. Of course, you got the expensive Ghastly. And then my favorite of the 151, I absolutely love the way this Squirtle looks. So you have a Squirtle, War Turtle, and that's all I have. I don't have the Blastoise. First I had Dark Flareon, which is actually near mint. So I'm excited about that. It's a non-holo. Alakazam, one of my favorite psychics. Beautiful Blaziken, Rapidash. A Mega Pidgeot. I just think it looks cool. And I don't know what this is. I think it's from the Poke Series 3. Just dropping by to show support. Proud for you, brother. Keep crushing it. Yo, Jungle, what's up? Thanks for dropping in. Hey, hit me up. I'm still open. I know you said you're just dropping by real quick, so you're not going to be able to ask your questions. But I'm still here to help with any questions that you have, which that goes for anyone. If you have any questions, just hit me up. You can hit me up on Instagram. I figured out how to make it where my messages show up on my phone. So I can help on that as well. And of course, YouTube comments and stuff like that. Just hit me up anyway. I'll help it however I can. Let's see if I can show that. I'm pretty sure that's Pop Series 3. It's like a Pokeball with a 3 next to it. Might have to do this. Y'all see that? I don't know what set that's from. I've never had one of these before. But it's a cool, interesting card. Oh yeah, I love the detail in the water. That, like I said, the Squirtle's my favorite one. And then I wish they wouldn't do this. I used to do it when I started out. But double sleeving inside of a binder or a triple or whatever, putting multiple cards. Yeah, salute to you, Jungle. Yeah, like I said, hit me up. Maybe we'll be able to connect soon, right? This is a great card. Got 2 of them. Which I'm just gonna set that out to the side because I don't want to stretch out the binder, right? Which already feels like it's stretched anyways. Pikachu. A Pokemon that I don't even understand, right? Actual Hollow Ditto from Fossil Set. Love it. Dark Sylveon, which that's hilarious to me because if y'all remember, like Katsuki might remember, like I had boxes of the Dark Sylveon and the is it Leon's Charizard? It's not the one that's in here, but it's Leon and Charizard, right? Celebration boxes. I had at one point, I think I had like 25 of the Charizard, and I had 8 of the Sylveon ones. And the Sylveon ones were so much cheaper than the Charizard one. And it's just ridiculous now that Sylveon's actually more than the Charizard. It's just crazy how the market is. I have the Vaporeon and the Gold Star Shiny. Might be a little bit jealous of the Gold Star Shiny. That's a nice card. I know it might sound crazy because of what's all inside this binder, right? But I'm the most excited about this card because I need this for my personal collection. It's one of the last one. I say that it's pretty sure I need this one for my collection. So I'm excited about that. And then EVs on the back page. That's pretty much it. I went nuts in those sets too. Man, you could pick those sets up. Like them collection boxes. What did it come with? Was it 4 or 5? I still have one. No. I sold all of mine now. I remember, what was that, 2023? December of 2023? Going to Walmart and people, they were, I bought several of them for like $15 a box because they had them on clearance from 20. I was like, oh, this would be great. I'll put these aside for the kids. Right? And now they're 50, 60 bucks each. Okay. So there's that. Now let's see. How long have we been going? We've been going for a while, haven't we? It feels like it. But then again, it doesn't. Let me see. The good old days. Yeah, no joke. Now you can't even find anything in the shelf. Like, it's crazy to me because some of the stuff I find in the shelf is that what is it, like 20 or 25 Pokemon cards? It's inside of that clear backer of and you just see like the back of the Pokemon cards, and it's like a 20 or 25 cards. You know, it's all commons and uncommons, and there's one foil inside of it. The only set ever mastered. Oh, you've mastered Celebrations? Hey, that's awesome. Congrats on that. Like, I haven't mastered a single set yet. Like, we are close on SV1, right? Or Scarlet and Violet base set. Like, I think I need 6 cards left, and I have that set mastered. So I'm just gonna pull these out, and you know what? I can't say that. I do have a set mastered. I have the Trick or Trade set. I have the entire set of that. I mean, if you want to even count that, right? Like, within what, 15, maybe 20 packs, you could probably master this entire set. So I'm just gonna pull all these out. Now, this is the part that takes forever when you're going through collections. Is the sleeves, taking everything out of a sleeve. Like, because I'll go through, all these will have new sleeves put on them after I condition them, and then set aside, ready to start processing. But like, this is double the work. It's inside of a top loader than a sleeve. Let's see, and there's still 3 people in here. I'm thankful for the 3 that's been here. It really does mean a lot. My sis has the Halloween set. Yeah, dude, that Halloween set, like, that was a great idea on Pokemon side, right? Make packs that you can give away at Halloween. Make them super cheap. And that was during the time period where Pokemon wasn't super popular, right? So it was able to, instead of giving out candy, because everyone's giving out candy, right? Just give out a pack. You get, what was it? Is it 40 packs? It's 40 or 50 packs inside of the whole bag, right? For $20. And it's just all around, I think that was a very great and smart move by Pokemon. What's that tape on it? Never do that as well. If you do a top loader, don't put tape on it. Oh, I guess the top down. Because during shipment, like, this could start shifting, right? And then the card comes out of the sleeve. And then boom, your card is touching and against the tape. I've actually had a card ruined like that from an eBay seller in the past. So never use. I need to use this camera. Never use Scotch tape on your top loaders, because there is always that possibility that it could come in contact with a card. That's why I use the top loader or team bags. Okay, so from this point, what happens is I usually pull out everything. I get everything out. I'll go through and I'll condition, and I'll have piles of conditions going, like a near mint, light play, moderate play, heavy play, damage. I'll have all that going, and then start alphabetizing by the set, which we're not going to do that tonight. I'm glad to do a chase card in Halloween set. They would never got the kids if they, I agree 100%. Like, what's the chase in that? A Gengar and a Mewtwo, right? And then the last Halloween set, and that was the chase cards. I think they're going for like 40-50 cents each. I'm very thankful they did not put chase cards inside of it, because kids wouldn't have got them. I'm hoping one day we can get back to times like the good old times. Dude, that Rapidash is clean, isn't it? Oh, where it went, but yeah. It's like the artwork is great. They did a great job on that from Destined Rivals. It doesn't fit in with anything else in that theme, really, though, does it? Which, to me, is just like one of the great parts about it. I didn't realize that was a holo until now. Until I went through this binder, I thought it was a non-holo Ditto. Well, that's definitely a holo Ditto. That is scratched up, to be expected. Bunch of whiting. This is a moderately played card. But it's still cool to see a card from... When was the set made? I think it was 99, wasn't it? Yeah, 99. Sneaky holo. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a holo. Sylveon. I don't know. I feel like Sylveon got thrown in there. I understand why they made it for the fairy top. Oh, it might be the cutest of the Eevee evolutions too. Now I'm thinking about it. Kind of has that bow look to it. Okay. Just like that, the binder's cleaned out. Which I'm happy about. That's another plus side of getting this collection. Was getting a top loader binder, because I didn't have one before. Fairy top. Yeah, they didn't last very long, did they? Kind of came and went pretty quick. Okay. Let's see, we've been going for a little over an hour. Oh no, we haven't even hit an hour yet. I punted the ball while starting this live, because I tested it before, thought everything was working correctly, and it wasn't. So it was like one of those, oh crap, I need to hurry up and figure this out type of thing. Because I was signed in on YouTube on OBS. Man, that is stuck in there. I don't like going in like this. But yeah, this is the life of selling on TCGplayer and buying collections. Fun part is getting the collection, getting it, and then the work comes in of processing the entire order. I should have just left this one out when I took it out. Have y'all been seeing what's happening to Journey Together right now? I mean, I'm following process more than what I guess most collectors would be and everything. But Journey Together is taking like a huge hit right now. Like cards are coming to actual reality of processing instead of this high processing point, which is ridiculous. So there's some promise for us, right? Hopefully, I don't know. The next set has megas in it, so I don't know. I'm kind of. I feel like we're gonna be on the Pokemon boom for a while. Because what we have, megas coming, and then Pokemon's 30th anniversary celebrations coming as well. It's gonna be hot for a while, even though a lot of people have been moving over to Magic the Gathering. Love that set. What set you talk about? I've gone through too many cards by now. I don't know what set we're talking about. Well, I guess what you three. I mean, I've had a constant of 3 people in here. We've been a total of 28 people have jumped in so far. If y'all could like the video, it'll help me out. I can start figuring out what I'm gonna start doing because on these lives, like I plan on trying to go live every week. Um, and I think it'll be fun. I'd like being able to interact with everyone. So if you have any ideas, hit that up as well. Journey Together, yeah, dude. There was so many people hating on that set, and it has such beautiful artwork within it. Like I don't, I know where the hate's coming from, right? The hate's coming from that people weren't able to go out, buy up the entire shelves, and go around and flip it for 3-4 times the retail value, right? That's where the hate came from on that set. Which for us is great. I hope it keeps going down. I would like for stuff to become more affordable again because, oh yeah, that's meant nice. Set that up there to set it aside and away for myself, possibly for myself. Yeah, like I really want that. Which one's in the Journey Together that I wanted? Is it Ethan Toho? I wasn't a big fan of the Clefairy. Uh, yeah, I mean it's a good looking card, but there's no way in heck I was gonna pick it up for the price that thing's going for, or was going for. Oh, a different type of sleeve. That's a perfect fit sleeve. OG Lapras. That is actually, yeah, that's moderately played. The hobby's starting to get fun again. My sis and I are pretty upset with Prismatic. I feel you. We have not opened up any Prismatic. We haven't opened up any uh, of the black and white, and we haven't opened up any of the Destined Rivals. Like we've opened up Japanese because I was getting that in, but for the past few sets, we can't even get our hands on it. So that's why we kind of shifted gears and changed up how we're doing everything. I mean, if the hobby's gonna be like this, and I just won't participate inside of it, right? There's all sorts of different ways that you can go about inside this hobby besides just opening the newest pack. I think a lot of people started realizing that, and that's why like the Sun and Moon era cards have started going up. And my hands are gonna be sore after this. It's a lot of top loaders. Lapras with the teeth. I have a few of them. My oldest memory of going into our local card shop and seeing that card in the case for $10 back when the set first came out. Yeah, right there with you. That was it was just a fun time back then, wasn't it? I mean, you just played. I mean, you can collect the cards. I mean, yeah, it was a hype time period back then, but it was nothing like it is today. But I do think about that. And that's why I would like to eventually get the original 2-player starter deck. You know what I'm talking about? It had the, was it the 2-player? I can't remember if it was two. It's the one with the Machamp inside of it. I would I would like to get one for myself and just have it set aside, because that was my very first thing in Pokemon was the original Machamp uh starter deck. I said first edition, but it wasn't a first edition Machamp, right? Because it was a reprint, which is, you know, one of the quirky things of the time period for back then. So I know oh, this one's still, that Mimikyu still inside the wrapper. Which I just learned talking to other people I know around me, right? That, because I've thought about sending off my stained glass birds to get graded, and a few other cards like I have. I've already put them up uh, for like keepsakes for us and getting them graded. But I just recently found out that PSA, like if you send a card like this that has this cellophane wrapper on it, they don't grade the card; they grade the wrapper. I was like, I mean, I guess if they're not able to touch the card, right? Actually, I'm not even gonna put that back in the sleeve. Looks like you paid $8 for that. Don't know what it's worth, but oh, what is I about to say? You said that you sold your stained glass birds. Are you selling on TCGplayer as well? Oh, I shouldn't have taken it out of the sleeve yet. Yeah, it was a weird time period. The starter decks, they weren't part of the first edition run. Uh, all of the Machamps do say first edition on them now. I forgot where I heard that from. I'm saying that going off of past knowledge, right? I never really dove deep into it. I just remember seeing it off of someone else's YouTube. Starting to get into the Charizard collections, which I'm a Charizard fanboy. I'm fine with this. I like the Charizards. Looks like you bought this one for 15. You can see it right there in the top corner. Nah, marketplace, lol. I'm too nervous with shipping stuff. Canada Post has it out for you. Dude, I'm telling you, I feel like any post office has it out for you. I tried taking some stuff to a post office near where I work and drop it off, and I had the shipping label, and it was a, I don't remember what all it was. It was some Japanese booster boxes, and I had the shipping label on it and everything, and he was rejecting it and not taking it to scan it in because it didn't have the dimensions on the label. Like, I've I've been shipping stuff for 2 months now. At that point, no one's ever brought that up as an issue, and it was just like that one specific uh USPS store. I mean, I feel you though. And I agree. If you're not selling like a lot of stuff, I think marketplace is the way to go. You don't have all the fees to worry about. Look at that. Looks like I paid $15 for that one. It was this Charizard we were talking about earlier. It wasn't Leon, it was Lance's Charizard V. I messed up. It was the original Dragon Trainer, which has a flying dragon that's a lizard, not a dragon, right? See now Charizard's not a dragon. Another Charizard. What's funny is my wife saw this card in the set. She goes, "Didn't you just buy a rainbow card that you needed for your set, and now you just got it in a collection?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I bought a rainbow Lugia that I needed for my collection. This is a Charizard. It's a different thing because I had to show off the collection to her, right? Like a kid in a candy store. Like, look at what I just got." Okay, we're almost through this binder. I'm not gonna do the other binder tonight. And as for shipping stuff, you kind of get over it. Like once you just start sending, like I was nervous the first month of doing all this stuff, and now I'm just like, just ship it, just put it together, make sure that you protect it and follow the rules for whatever's needed, and you just ship it out. I had a friend send me up a box full of spam. They busted open the box thinking ain't nobody sending anyone that much spam. Oh, okay. At first, I read that as spam, like email spam, but no, you're talking about like the canned food spam. Did you? How much spam are we talking about? I mean, if they're opening up the box and checking out your spam, you must have had a pretty big box full of spam to do that. That's hilarious. Okay, so I already know that one's light play. I can't get over that. That's that's a good one. That's a good story that you can tell people too, isn't it? Mm, let's see. I see a scratch right here going down. There's one scratch on this hollow. And the back looks good too. The meats, lol. 2 dozen cans of different flavors. Oh, okay. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one. Man, what does this mean next to your name when I'm seeing it? Are y'all able to see that? What does that mean? Top fans. You are my top fan. Katsuki with 125x. I don't know if y'all are able to see that stuff. Oh, I don't want that up there. Okay, I've never ran anything like that with the post office. Uh, but that is hilarious. That's a good one. I don't know what this XP stuff is that it's talking about. But you are definitely winning it. The trading cave is in second. I don't even know who that was. Oh, no. Learning new stuff and messing up. I would like to keep my chat up, please. Evolution's had. Oh, I don't want. Can this go away, please? Streaming guidelines. Cool. Evolutions had to add print lines to keep the same as base set. Oh, I see it too. Been around this week. Oh, okay. So is that new? I don't recall seeing it on stuff before. That's pretty cool. Dude, the print lines, I mean, it's part of it. I mean, these things are mass produced, right? They quickly cut out of the sheets and sent through a machine. Like, it's all machine made. So, I mean, there's going to be faults inside of cards unless you get a perfect card. So, this is what I do. Actually, I need to take these out because I will re-sleeve all of these. And that's another thing you don't have to worry about. I mean, as long as you're not rough with the cards, like I'm not gonna like put pressure right here, move it across to scratch them up. Like having them not in a sleeve immediately while going through conditioning, it's not gonna hurt the cards. I mean, these are made like this Charizard V-Star, like they're made as playing cards. They're thinner. They're not gonna crease unless you get crazy with it. I'm sad that I never bought this box. I really wish during that time, because they got super cheap. If y'all remember the Charizard boxes, like they got super cheap, and with what was going on during that time of my life, I wasn't able to pick them up, and I wish I would have, because I wish I still had one sealed. It would go great next to that other Charizard box that I have behind the Dragon Ball Z symbol right there. But yeah, all I do now that everything's pulled out of a binder, I have them all right here. I go through, I condition every card. I spend more time on, the more expensive cards, verifying what conditions they are. And I just create my piles. And then from there, I know which ones to organize into sets next. Which I guess you could do it the other way around as well. You could do it by set. But looking at this collection of this binder, it is a bunch of. Let me turn this back a little bit. It is a bunch of wide variety of sets within it, and it would just be a whole bunch of piles right now if I was to do that. Which I do have the sorting tray underneath me, but man, that card is super clean. Yeah, that's definitely near Matt. I would say though, on the shipping side, now I'm thinking about it, like if it's more expensive card, like what has saved me on it besides just having tracking is if my orders are over $200, like I usually add tracking or add signature to it. On TCGplayer, you have to do it if it's over 250. Um, but if you add, where someone has to sign off for it, and on, I don't know how it is for Canadian mail, but I know I just got a text message. For USPS, I can select either an adult has to sign for or anyone can, and it costs a little bit more for an adult to sign it. I don't understand why. It's just another way for them to charge us more money. Uh, but I will usually pick, say, it has to be an adult that has to sign for it, and that's actually saved my butt on that whole Wix issue I was having because I had signatures added to it and it wasn't required because it's Wix. And I went ahead and added it because it was like an $1,800 order, right? Man, I wish this card was in better condition than what it is. To me, that's a new pile. That's a moderately played card, but that's a beautiful card too. And I don't even know who that is. Who is this? So I get it up here. Let's grab this light, tilt it up a little bit. Without who is that inside this card? Because I honestly don't know. I'm probably gonna have to Google it after this now. Here they throw it at the door and take a pic before leaving. Might be no. That is not different. FedEx, UPS, um, and other places like they'll just throw it at the door. And like even though I'm saying add signature, what they'll usually do, like what I've run into in life, is they'll just come up to your door, won't even knock on it, and put a note on a door, and the note will say, "We missed you. Please come to the." And it'll tell you, it'll give you an address, tell you which USPS location to go to pick up your package. So I get it. Like, they're a pain. I'm sure every country has a huge pain when it comes to shipping or comes to their shipping. Yeah, that Radiant Collections Charizard. Okay, so that's Radiance Collections. This is during a time period where I wasn't in Pokemon. But it's a really nice card. Radiant Collections. Okay. Thanks. Let's see. Slight scratch on the back of this. But it's very light. That is technically a near mint card. Next. So, by the way, you've been talking. You have a pretty big collection, don't you? I feel like you do. Oh, I'm sure it is. Like I know I've seen these charms on. I don't know which one it is, but it has like a Flareon, a Jolteon, a Vaporeon, all on it. And I know I've seen it with the them symbols, and that card's gone crazy. Trying to learn all the sets from when I wasn't collecting in Pokemon when I was in either Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering back then, because that was the cool things to play. Probably gonna take that out of that package. Yep, LOL been collecting since the beginning. You've never stopped collecting? You've always been in it? Like I've always played the games. Like I have every game. Oh, I can't say I have every game anymore because I was young and dumb and I might trade them into GameStop and get another game. But I've played every Pokemon game. At least one version of them. Makes me a little sick thinking of all the older stuff that I had growing up. And I have no idea whatever happened to it. My parents. I've asked my parents. They don't even know what happened to it. I probably got thrown away. Like, in all honesty, that's probably what happened to it. Which is sick to think about. After, because I built up another small collection after my, ooh, bunch of scratches on the back of that. After my original collection got stolen, I built up another small collection over time before I transitioned away. And yeah, pretty sure that collection from that time period got trashed, which would have been around the Neo time period. I slowed down in Diamond and Pearl, but never stopped. Man, that's good for you on that. I had a bunch of friends, and we all played Yu-Gi-Oh and went and did as many tournaments as we possibly could doing that. That's why I have these collections going behind me. Like, there's not that it's not gonna happen. Uh, Kids have their own collections. Once they get potentially bored of Pokemon, I'll keep them and I'll have them set aside for them. Like, their collections aren't gonna go away. My collection's not gonna go away. Like, it is my collection. Now we'll keep it. I wonder if that's worth their money, because I know the female trainers there for a while in Japanese were going for, like, they were usually worth more than the Pokemon were. All right, let's see this gold star. Two scratches on it. That wasn't a, yeah, nope. Live play. Move on to the next one. So, you've been watching me for a while. What do you, is there any type of video that you're interested in? Because, to be honest, for me and with my work that I do and everything, it's hard for me to be creative because I have to be so literal when it comes to work. Uh, ooh. And I don't even, like, it's hard for me to come up for ideas. Nice. I tried to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, but it didn't stick with me. Love the show and the Game Boy game though. Dude, them first two games for the Game Boy Advance, ah, amazing. Loved them so much. The anime, the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime aggravated me so much because, we were trying to learn and play. You watch the show and like, how did he just normal summon a dark magician? Like, it's stuff like that. Like, they've made up their own rules while playing. Yeah, it's just one of those type of deals. Like, but now for me, like, I still love Yu-Gi-Oh for what it was for that time period, but now, no, it's too crazy. If you're not doing a turn one kill, it's a turn two kill, turn two game, and it's got out of control. So good, I still play it. Dude, I haven't played them in probably, how long would that be now? I think 2 years ago I played one, the original one. I had an emulator on my phone and had it wrong, and I just played it on my phone. Ooh, this Froligator's looking clean. Has a little bit of whiting right here, which, yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Has a little bit of whiting right there in that one spot. Sorry, I'm trying to study up. There's some scratches on the side. That goes in light play. Yeah, I do miss the times of just having fun playing the card games, though. Come on, War Turtle, be good. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we're back up to 3 people in here. How's it going, person that just joined in? You haven't commented, but welcome to the live. Just going through a collection that I purchased. Oh, we're up to 4 now. Going through a collection. Showed it off in a binder, and now kind of going through and conditioning it real quick, and just chatting, having a good time with some friends. Oh, this has a crease. It's not really a full-on crease, but oh, you can see it right there in this corner. Oh, that's sad. Set that one off to the side. I'd love to see your collection. sets you're trying to master, and etc. And I really like the card show recaps of like. So, give a little bit of backstory on that. I will make a video just showing off our collection. I've done it. Ooh, shouldn't look at that card yet. I've done it. I've done a short, going over one when someone was saying that I wasn't a true collector, that I'm just a scalper. And so I've replied back with a short showing like, hey, here's one of my collections that I'm trying to complete right now. I'm regardless. I mean, you're gonna have haters. It doesn't matter. But for the card show recaps and vlogs, I really want to make more of that. And the only reason why I haven't is because the card show, it wasn't even a card show that I did. So it was like a city festival or a fair that I did. And I knew I was going to be the only Pokemon person there. So I jumped in and did it. And luckily I had a collection, a big enough collection of like the EXs and stuff like that I knew would be good for kids. And I was able just to go through and have a good time doing that. Now for a true like Pokemon card show, I don't have enough. I don't have enough capital or cash, and I don't have enough cards. Because let me take a drink quick. I have one scheduled for November. I'm trying to get to another one before then right now, because I figured by November I will be ready. But like you need like around a $10,000 card collection that you're willing to sell, right? And go through and have on display and go through and sell. And you really need like $5,000 to $10,000 cash to like take full opportunity of a card show. So it's because of that I haven't done another one, because I don't want to pay the $80 to $200 to get a table and then have someone come up with, some awesome card, right? And be like, I can't help you. You need to go talk to someone else, which I know that's going to happen regardless. But it's just a fact of, I know I'm not in a place where I can do that, because I'm not putting more of my additional money into this. Like, this is all building up off of itself. I've already put all the investment I'm going to put into this, and I'm building it up. And unfortunately, you need two things to build a business. You either need time or you need money. Fastest way is time and money. And definitely don't have the third. And I'm not putting any more of my personal money into this. So I have time. And that's what I'm building off of. But they will be coming. Like, that video is the best video I ever made. Definitely that recap one. Because what I want to do, like, when I'm coming off of right here, off this point of view, I bought a DJI Action 4 action camera to set up at card shows. Like, I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to do it. It's just it's just been the fact of getting there. And so, like I was saying, I have the camera. I'm almost I'm getting closer at the point with card inventory wise. But after buying like this massive collection that I just bought, I don't have the capital. So it's a trade-off. Like, if you sit on money, you can't do nothing. It doesn't do anything besides technically lose money if you're just sitting on it, right? And now that I have a collection, getting more inventory added in, my inventory's gone up, capital's gone down. So I have to get it back to a point where they're evened out and have enough stuff to sell at a show. Because I want to make a video. Each show is probably going to have 2 videos coming off of it. It'll be the actual vending, the day of the event. And then there will be a recap where I go through everything, and I'll I'll be transparent with it. I'll show it how it is. So yes, one day, and that one day is coming up soon. I am looking. Hopefully, we can get one in this month. That's my goal. Is this month to try to do one. I'll probably split a table, in all honesty, with one of my other friends, and it'd be me and him, and we'll just split a table and go from there. Have a good time, or maybe not split a table. Maybe have two tables. Uh, but there'll be more information coming out about that once I have it set in stone and we know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I agree. But a Sea collection, and I wish I could say my collection was amazing. Uh, it's nothing super spectacular. Gonna be honest with you, because we ripped open a lot of packs, but that little cube right there with the binders, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 binders. So the large ones are 3 separate sets, and then the small ones have a mixture of sets inside of them as well. But yeah, I'll make a video about that. That'll be fun. Ooh, that is a damaged card. So yeah, I know I went on a little bit of a rant, and not really a rant, but just a talking tangent about a show, because I really want to do a show again, because I don't want to, I'm more of a realist when it comes to stuff. Like that video I did was the best video I've ever made. And I think we're sitting at like 10,000 views currently on that one video of my vendor recap. And if you've noticed lately, I've been getting like 20, if I'm lucky. I have some that are just in 10 to 15 range here recently. And that, I mean, it's my fault. I'll say it's my fault because I had such an influx coming in from doing that video where I went back to what I was normally doing, and it wasn't what they were expecting. But yeah, that's what it is. Dude, this Pidgeot is nice. They need to come out with texture cards like this again. That's what I'm hoping for in the next set, right? For the megas that are coming out. That's a near mint card. No whiting, no edge wear, no scratches on the front. A little bit on that side. Yeah. I've also thought about getting to grading more cards. I have actually never sent off for to have cards graded, but I've thought about grading cards, and that one's I don't know. I don't like how graded stuff adds value because they say what it is. Now I will probably get. Not will. I can't say too much because my kids are watching this as well in the living room right now, but I have some other cards that I'm gonna get graded for me, like to have personally encased. That I'm okay with doing. Uh, but I do have, like I have a base set Charizard that's a grade PSA 9, but I bought that to sell. Hey, we got another viewer jumped in. How's it going? But yeah, I do plan on every Friday, maybe Thursday, start dropping a live as well. Because like right now, it's fun just talking with you, having a good time. That's sad. Pidgeot's one of my favorite flying Pokemon. Normal flying. It's my. Besides Zapdos, it's my other favorite bird. Uh, it's sad to see when a newer card like this one is scratched up the way it is on the back. So under like normal times, like if I wasn't, chatting, having a good time and stuff like this, I could probably have, not probably, I would already be done with all of this here. And I could already have this other like large binder that we went through earlier. I could already have this all pulled and probably started grading or conditioning that as well. Because, it's your time. Man, that one has a print line on the front of it. Oh, nice. I got some cards I'd like to get graded too, but again, Canada Post. uh, I got a Sleeping Pikachu that I think is a 10 that I'd use as a test to see if I got it back or not. I'd say it's worth a shot. Like, if you think your centering is good on it, like, I'm by no means a grader, not a professional at it or nothing like that. But if you think it has a shot, it's worth doing it. And if it's something that, just from how we've talked, it doesn't sound like you're really gonna, like, if it's something that you plan on keeping, why not? I would say send it. Now, the downside is that how long PSA takes. Because I just looked at that today. What was it? Was it 65 business days on the basic version? And was it 40? It was 25 or 40, which I know is a huge difference. It's 3 weeks. On the other version, that's $25. So I've been looking to. What is going on with this card? So I've noticed this here recently on like prismatic evolutions. I'm gonna try to do this. So we're gonna be looking right here at this card, okay? Right above Tail Whip. Let's see if I can get it up in there. Now if I go the correct way. Man, you can't see it in the camera. Oh, there it is. Right above Tail Whip, going across. So there's not anything wrong with this card. It's like during the printing process of it, like something happened and it's like missing like the top layer of this card. I've noticed that on a few cards from Prismatic now. And I have no idea how to list that. I don't know what to call that condition because technically this card's near mint until you see that going across it. I think that would be moderately played. Maybe. That could even be heavy played in all honesty. I can hear myself echoing from the living room because my kids are in there watching right now. They haven't commented at all. But it's weird hearing yourself talk. That's a heavy play. Yeah, I would say ship it. You should try it. Like I'm about to try it myself. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm probably just going to go through this stack. And once we get through this stack on conditioning, I'm probably going to end the stream for tonight. Just give you all a heads up on that. But we're up to 5 viewers now. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Going through a collection I just recently purchased and conditioning out the cards. Oh, this one has damage up at the top. Someone's fingernails grabbed it. But that's it. That's a light play. But yeah, I think going towards getting the collections for me instead of doing sealed is it's a much funner route. I get to see all this stuff. Like this Gengar. There's so much stuff going on inside this art. Yeah. I don't know. Being able to handle cards is so much more fun. Oh, that's a pretty card. Umbreon inside of it too. I'm going to set this one up there for me. CNS Eevee, Trainer Gallery. That's near mint. Okay. That is a pretty card. Like, there's a bunch going on here. But that is a pretty card. They did a good job on that. So, I think with that, we're going to end the stream for tonight, everyone. So we went through the collection. This is a stack of near mint for me. Light play, moderately played, heavy played, and damaged. So, anytime a card has a crease on it, like you can see that crease going across that corner, it's automatically damaged to me. Doesn't matter about anything else. I want to say thanks for y'all staying in and watching. We've been going for... How long did we go? Hour and 47 minutes. Man, I thought I was going to struggle to do an hour. This has been great. I'll be doing this again next Friday. It'll be Thursday or Friday. I haven't exactly set up the times yet, but next week it will be on Friday. Don't know what we're going to go over yet, but we're just going to have fun. So, I think for that, that's it. Unless anyone has the last question they want to ask before I jump off. Give it a minute. Oh, I guess I can add these to it. That's heavy play. This is from a different collection. If I put that on damage. All right. Well, thanks for everyone for coming in. Actually, we're going to do this. Let's make that bigger. Hopefully it transitions like that for you. So I just want to say thanks for everyone that's been here and helping me out on my first stream. I've had a lot of fun going through this, showing off a collection that I purchased and just having a good time. So I'll see you on the next one. Until then.